Hello, and welcome to part 2 of my castle build. I'm currently working on creating a medieval setting with 2 castles. First one is this one right here, the 3-in-1 Creator Castle. I just built the first part of it. I don't have the pieces connected yet. I'm going to start working on the second part of it here soon. Sort of laid out some terrain, what I think the terrain is going to look like. I switched out the blue pieces for the river or stream or whatever it was that was part of the base. Switched those out for some other different colored pieces because I was going to create the water using these base plates here. And then I can actually create a little bit of height with the castle if I decide to. So I'm not bound by that blue base there, and I can create water here. This is not exactly how it's going to look, but it's pretty close. When I get the second set, I'm planning to give them a proper throne room here, use the extra pieces from that to widen out that throne room, and then extend the wall out this way. Eventually, I'm going to have a waterfall and a mountain back here. So that's the plan. That's where we are right now. I'm also going to try and heighten, add a little height to these towers here, and give us some proper towers, because the mountain's going to be kind of high in the background, and I want it to, kind of blend in nicely there with the castle towers and the mountain in the background. So that's the plan. And then eventually the third piece of this 3-in-1 Creator set will go back here, and then I'll use some extra pieces if I need to sort of connect it. So that's the plan for this one. And as I said before in the last video, this is going to be the little village here. It's going to be somewhere in this area here. And then this other castle over here, which is my favorite castle, because it's the one I played with as a kid so much. It's the 6080 King's Castle from 1984. Had a lot of discoloration in the pieces when I got the box, and I knew it was coming that way. I was able to get it pretty cheap on eBay because of the discoloration, and I did a batch where I was able to lighten up a lot of the pieces. So I'm doing a second batch now. When I get those all together, I've also bought a couple of batches online so that I could make this a big castle. So it's going to be a blown up version of the King's Castle, something I wanted to do when I was a kid, but just couldn't afford to buy 2 castles. So I played the heck out of the one castle that I had, and dreamed of one day being able to, as an 8-year-old, just build this massive castle. So that's the plan. I've elevated a little bit, so that way I can build in the courtyard. I can add some grass and some dirt and some texturing inside the castle. So I think that'll look pretty nice. So it's going to be somewhat like the King's Castle, but it's going to be just wider and longer than the King's Castle, the directions say for it. So that's where we are right now. Give you guys an update when I get a little bit more into the second part of the Creator 3-in-1 Castle.